So we are up in Joffre Lakes today, taking Alex to see some glacial lakes. We did this hike in 2018, and that was actually the year before they instituted a permit system. So now, for day hikes, they only allow 1,000 people per day.
It was 4,000 before that.
Yeah, 3,000 or 4,000 people in the summer. So they really had to dial it back, and so now people still complain. I think 1,000 is way too much, but gonna go see some beautiful glacial lakes and hike a glacier today, maybe a peak. What do you think about that, sir?
I think that's going to be a beautiful day. I think we're gonna see 1,000 people, but
not when we get to the
other than
glacier. When we get to the glacier, we're gonna see 3 people.
yeah, because everybody else went home already.
Yes.
Amazing.
So even though they have instituted a permit system, the permits are actually free, so they don't cost anything. And they open up 2 days prior to the date you want to go. So I believe they start at 7 in the morning. They sell out pretty quickly because it's a popular spot, with good reason. So it took us about an hour and 15 minutes to get to the second lake, and it is really, really crowded. Well, some cliche shots here at Joffre Lakes. This is why it got crowded with 4,000 people in peak season before. Some epic blue glacial lakes. As we remember, the blue color comes from that glacial silt or glacial flour, stone that has been ground down to a fine flour that refracts the light and gives us that beautiful blue color that these 1,000 people today have gotten the permit to come and hike to. And so really, this is the cliche Joffre Lakes picture. That's it, lining up for that shot. Lining up for the cliche Joffre Lakes Instagram shot. Hey, you guys want to be Instagram models? The Instagram model log is back that way. You passed it. Going to the top of that?
I don't know. It doesn't look like
Oh, sorry. Yeah, so only 7 minutes to the third lake here. Now got to go around the lake and start going up towards that glacier.
It's beautiful.
You psyched to get all up there?
I'm psyched to get all up there.
Yes, away from the people.
Away from them.
Away from the Instagram models. But you, sir, you were an Instagram model today.
I was.
I have the photo to prove it.
Yep, yeah, you did.
And I'm going to show it right now.
Shut the picture.
So now looks like we go up this here ridge and maybe like a switchback or something, try to get all up in that glacier. Beautiful. So they do have a campground here. Camp at the base of this amazing glacier right next to this lake. You look down there, there's a little spit of land with quite the epic campsite. Need a permit for that as well. I forget the price, but it's probably worth it, whatever it is. Made it to the Mathieu Glacier. One of the few remaining glaciers in BC, getting smaller every year. Without the glaciers, you're not gonna have your glacial lakes. So remember that, all you Instagram models. You wanna look sexy at the lake, do your part to slow the degradation and destruction of the glaciers. Without the glaciers, you can't be looking sexy. Tremendous, absolutely tremendous here. Probably not the safest idea to be standing at the base of this glacier as the sun's coming up, because if that glacier heats up, a big chunk of ice could break off and take me over the cliff. Just want to say, I feel truly grateful to be here while this thing is still here. It took us about an hour from the campground to get up here. Absolutely epic views, tremendous. The source of Joffre Lakes, absolutely stunning.
Infamous.